Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Astronauts, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Zips will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Astronauts offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. Now the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
And the Astronauts with the 1st and 10. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Akron Zips offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't...
That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Pressure coming. Escapes the sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He lets it fly. And he's got it at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Zips!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. A 1st down for the offense. The give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And stampeding through the defense. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Hart. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Akron.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Running with power. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Astronauts will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down.
Off he goes. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contend this offense.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The option look. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This offense has a second down play. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last two runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He's going to run it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll run the option. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. And now on second down for this offense. Running back goes in motion. On the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And the Astronauts will keep this drive going. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. They're bringing heat. And they get the sack just like that. The Astronauts will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the punt, and that is a major league pop-up. That thing's going to bring rain. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Good timing on the quick out. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you can tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Zips are flying down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. They're going to throw it again. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play.
Touchdown, Akron! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Running game got stuffed on 1st down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He gets a block. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. The hand to the running back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Hart. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Zips.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll ride his man on the option.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. And now it's just going to be a passing game.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's O'Neal. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll pull it down. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Hart. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Zips are in the red zone. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, run, and then he will kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable. He's just a freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and everybody else is trying to play real-life football. It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback, still make plays down the field. It's just not fair.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. On the move, it's made. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Astronauts will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for blockers. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Zips are on the move. They go to the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hart. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Zips! And the pummeling has started.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Line gets set, first down. Sticks it in his belly. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man quickly. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after that completion. Hard running there. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Astronauts.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. How How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll put the tight end in motion. The give is to Smith. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Offense set on 1st down. Now on the option. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. On the option. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Astronauts look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run, and you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Smith takes the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he intercepts it. And he will step out of bounds, but get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Smith. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Akron! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw. Makes the grab outside. It's Schwartz. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. Able to work into the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Schwartz. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Oxford for some time. They're up by 22 over the Royals. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's right on target. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Stopped after making the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Finds his man. It's Hernandez. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Zips are rolling down the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Zips. And the route is on. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the game. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
and they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.